Welcome back to the John Mendola Show here at WILK each and every Saturday between 10 and 11. We've got a couple weeks to go. Of course, next weekend, the Charlie D. Wysocki football camp at Wyoming Seminary. That will be between 8 and 12. Any 7th through 12th grader who wants to come out and join us that day. It is a free football camp, so please come out next Saturday. Look forward to seeing you at Wyoming Seminary. Well, perfect transition over to Wyoming Seminary. The fields are in great shape, and girls lacrosse in great shape with Coach Katie Kersey. And, Coach, welcome into the show.
Thank you.
Well, congratulations. Tremendous year. It's been the measuring stick, and, boy, what a year it has been, winning a district championship once again.
Yeah, it was exciting. I'm incredibly proud of this team. They worked very hard. They had a lot more pressure on them this year, and they came out ready to play, particularly in our last 2 games of district.
Well, talk about some of the competition you faced and being able to handle that competition this year, including Lake Lehman.
I think that a lot of it just comes from experience, both at practice and throughout the last couple of years. We have a senior class who's spent a lot of time playing in districts, and I think that showed on when we played in the finals last weekend. And I think the other piece is just every day at practice, we work incredibly hard. The girls push each other to get better and better, and that shows. Plus, we've got a lot of athletes who are headed to college, so they understand and know what it means to play under pressure.
All right, and Coach, let's talk a little bit about each of the girls. So we're going to interview today. Fill us in on Abby Straub and Mia Ranieri and Kate Romanowski.
Abby is one of our senior captains. She's also one of our leading scorers. She's often seen rolling around the crease. Teams have picked up on that, and she's forced herself to try and drive different angles and different places around the 8-meter arc. She's also a great feeder and our leader out on attack, always talking, communicating. Mia is tough back, and she's giggling right now, but tough back in our net. She is also a leader back there. She's been phenomenal all season as well as last season, just in terms of her steady play, playing under pressure. She had a tough call on her at the end of our game against Lake Lehman and remained calm and was able to get back in there and play out the last 2 minutes of the game. And Kate, probably one of the best athletes ever come through SEM, and just is a force out on the field, both offensively and defensively, and I think has played some of her best lacrosse in our last 2 district games.
Well, great to get the rundown on all the young ladies as we transition. Coach, we wish you the best going forward in the playoffs, okay?
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
All right, let's get with Abby Straub, who is a senior, and she's headed to F&M, an exciting career that she is coming up. And Abby, welcome into the show today.
Hi, thank you.
Well, it's been a nice year for your lacrosse team. Let's talk about some of the players this year on your team that maybe we won't talk to today. You got Mia and Kate coming up, but tell us about some other players on this team this year.
I've been playing with some of these girls since 6th grade, so I really can't imagine finishing my career with anybody else. We've just become a little family, and we work so well together, and I love being able to come after school and see them all at the end of the day and just able to blow off some steam. It's definitely one of the things I'll miss most about high school next year. It'll be really weird not seeing them every day.
And let's talk a little bit about your role on this team this year and what you've learned about the game of lacrosse over the years.
Definitely over the years I've learned that it's not always about being the hero on the field. You have to feed it to other people, and you have to worry about getting it down the field, transitioning it out of defense, staying calm when you get frustrated, and keeping your teammates calm when they get frustrated is also key. Every game is different, so I learned something new every game from freshman year until the district championship game last week. I've continued to learn something new about the sport.
And you're going to go on and have a career at F&M. Talk a little bit about being a field hockey player as well, correct?
Yeah, I am a field hockey player. Both field hockey and lacrosse have helped me. Field hockey has helped me in lacrosse. Lacrosse has helped me in field hockey, and they've both helped me off of the field as well. They just go so nicely together, and it'll be so weird not playing both next year. And I'll miss lacrosse dearly, and it will always hold a special place in my heart. But they've definitely fed off each other and really helped me become a better athlete overall.
Well, Abby, congratulations on a fine career, and good luck next week in the playoffs, okay?
Thank you so much.
All right, we're going to switch things up and go to a sophomore now, Mia Ranieri, who plays some basketball there at Wyoming Seminary. Also has a tough job of being in goal. That's not an easy job. Let's welcome in Mia right now on the show. Hi, Mia.
Hi, thank you.
Well, talk about being able to kind of stop those balls that are flying at you at a pretty darn good speed. That must be challenging. How did you first get the gall to say, okay, I'm going to give this a shot. This is going to be tough, but I'm going to try it?
Well, in 6th grade, I actually started as a defender, and our current goalie was just like, I want to try scoring, and they just threw me in there, and it stuck. So here I am, like 4 years later, still playing lacrosse. It's a tough position to play on the field because you either get the win or it can be all on you, the loss, obviously. So it's really mentally tough, but I love it back there, and I wouldn't want to play another position.
How about your defense in front of you? Talk a little bit about that.
I put all of my confidence in them. If I didn't have them talking to me and me talking to them, they listen to everything I say. And if I didn't have a defense that listened to me, I know that our transitions wouldn't work, or if I didn't depend on them to catch a clear when I make a save, or even if I let a goal in, they're always there to pick me back up. And so everything I do in the net depends on them, and I wouldn't be where I am without them.
And as far as having fun, I think, Abby told us a little bit, kind of just unwinding a little bit, being able to get out there. There's really been tremendous success with the program there at Wyoming Seminary, and obviously you're a sophomore. You hope it goes for a couple more years. But talk about what the seniors are like as far as their leadership.
Well, we have about 12 or so seniors, so we're going to have a huge graduating class, and they're all such amazing players, and we're going to miss them a lot next year, like especially our senior attack and midfield. They're leading goal scorers on our team. But we also have a couple of young players coming up that are ready to assume those roles. And even though we're going to miss those seniors so much, we're ready to take on that challenge.
Well, we wish you well going forward, Mia. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.
All right, we have Kate Romanowski, who is also a senior, joining us here on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire Service, locations in Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, Kingston, and Hazleton. And Kate, welcome into the show.
Hi, thank you.
Villanova University is where you're headed. Talk about the excitement for you.
I'm really excited to go there. My sister went there, and I'm playing field hockey there, so I know a lot of people there already. But I'm going to miss playing lacrosse there. I'm not going to be playing, so I'm just going to be playing field hockey. So I don't know, but the programs there are really good, and their fields are great academic-wise and athletic-wise. They're very strong.
Talk about some of the similarities and some of the differences between field hockey and lacrosse. You're both getting out there on a field. You're running around a lot. Got to have a bunch of athleticism, but what are some of those little differences you have to think about when you're playing?
Well, especially with field hockey, it's you have to get lower, so that's something different between field hockey and lacrosse. But when you play lacrosse, it's just a stick in hand, and your hand-eye coordination is getting better, and just your movement on the field, your footwork and stuff like that. So they go together, but they are very different. One is more running because I play defense in field hockey, so that's more I'm just more back by the cage. But lacrosse, I play midfield, so it's definitely more running.
Talk about Coach Kersey and the job she's done with the program and having all these girls interested in the game of lacrosse there at SEM.
I think she's done a great job making the program very welcoming for all players, because a lot of people want to play this year. So we had a lot of people want to come out, and she's done a great job since my freshman year to senior year, making sure everybody is enjoying the program, having a good time, but also winning the games. So she's been a great coach for us and really strengthening the program here.
And Kate, let's talk about what you're looking forward to with the playoffs coming up here, the state playoffs next week.
I know we're really excited. I think we play Tuesday. We're very excited. So I think we're going to give it our best effort and see what we can do.
All right, Kate. Well, congratulations on the district championship this week. And, of course, we wish you the best going forward, okay?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, Wyoming Seminary girls lacrosse. They are the District 2 champions. Congratulations to them on a fabulous year with Coach Katie Kersey and the job the Blue Knights did this year. But we still got a lot going on this weekend. PNC Field tomorrow. Bunch of District 2 baseball championships, including MMI Prep, will take on Forest City tomorrow. That's one of the games featured. Then on Monday, a couple of games going on. Holy Cross and Old Forge will play for a title baseball-wise, and West Scranton and Scranton playing today for the right to play in the championship. So plenty of stuff going on here in northeastern Pennsylvania. Of course, those track and field athletes today, They got the finals coming up in some of the events. Of course, some of the throwing events this morning, and right now still qualifying there, the 100-meter dash and so forth and so on. So we're rooting for our area athletes. Thank you so much for joining us here on this Memorial Day weekend. For everybody here at WILK, enjoy your weekend.